Okay, now we will discuss chapter number 12, ratio and proportion. Now here we will revise some questions related to ratio and proportion. So we will first discuss about ratios. So here the first question, length and breadth of a rectangular field are 50 meter and 15 meter respectively. Here the respectively means length equal to 50 meter and breadth equal to 15 meter. 50 meter and 15 meter. So find the ratio of the length to the breadth of the field. So here first we write the given values of length and breadth. Length equal to 50 meter and breadth equal to 15 meter. Now here we will find the ratio between length and breadth. So here how we find the ratio between length and breadth? So here there are two methods. Here we find the SCF between or SCF of these two numbers 50 and 15, and we also divide 50 and 15 by the SCF of these two numbers, or the number which divide 50 and 15 only the single time. So what is the number which divide these both numbers? The number is 5 here, or SCF of these two numbers is 5. Now 5 tens are 50 and 5 threes are 15. So here we write the length and breadth are in the ratio of 10:3. So here we write the required ratio is equal to 10:3. Now students, here I solve some examples related to find the value of variables. Now the first part of this question, 17 equal to x plus 7. So here there are some constant and x is a variable here. So here we find the value of x. So here we now change the place of x, means variable, then we write as it is here, and here we write 17 as it is here. So here the symbol is positive with 7 here. When it's to other side of the equal, then it's changed into negative symbol, then here we write minus 7. And 17 minus 7 is equal to 10. So here we write x equal to 10. And we also check our answer here when we put the value of x in this equation. And if we get left hand side equal to right hand side, then we get the correct answer, means 17 equal to 17. So when we put the value of x, 10 is here, then 10 plus 7 equal to 17 and 17 equal to 17. So here we get the correct value of variable x equal to 10. Now the second, here 2n plus 1 equal to 11. So here we find the value of n here, n is variable here. So here we write 2n as it is, and after that we move positive 1 from here to other side in right hand side, then we write 11. When it's to other side of the equal, then it's changed into negative. Then 11 minus 1, 10. Now in the middle of these two constant and variable is symbol, use multiplication here. Then we get 2n. Then 2 multiplied by n and equal to 10. Now change the place of n here, then write as it is n here, and 2 is in multiplication with n. So when it's from other side of the equal and right hand side, when it's from right hand side, then multiplication symbol change into divide. Then we write 10 upon 2. And 10 divided by 2 is 5 times, 2 ones are 2 and 2 5s are 10. Then the value of n equal to 5 here. Now here we also check our answer. Then we put the value of n in this equation, and if we get 11 equal to 11, mean left hand side equal to right hand side, then we get the correct answer. But if not, if the value of right hand side and left hand side not equal, then we get the wrong answer. So here we n equal to 5, we put this in this equation, then 2 5s are 10 plus 1 11 and 11 equal to 11. So here we get the correct value of n variable n equal to 5. Now the part C, 7 equal to bracket 11 multiply by 2 bracket close plus p. So here we find the value of p here. So here we write 7 as it is, and now we multiply 11 and 2, and we get 22, 11 to the 22 plus p. Now we replace or change the place of 22 from right hand side to left hand side. So here, when it's from other side of the equal, because 22 is positive here, when it's from other side of the equal, then positive symbol change into negative symbol, and the other value write as it is here, like 7 and 22 and now 7 minus 22 equal to p. When we subtract 7 minus 22, then we get minus 15, because we use greater symbol. When if the greater number having greater symbol, then we use the same symbol in the answer, like p equal to minus 15. We also check our answer. So we put the value of p in this equation. Now minus 15 here, and 11 to the 22, and 22 minus 15 equal to 7. 7 equal to 7. So here we get correct answer, and the value of p minus 15. Now D part, 20 minus 5, 20 equal to 5y. So here 20 equal to, in the middle of these both constant and variable is their multiplication symbol here. Now 5 is in multiplication with y, so when it's from other side of the equal, then multiplication symbol change into divide. And 5 divide 20 in 4 times, 5 over 5, 5 4 are 20, and here we get y equal to 4. Now we again check our answer, when we put the value of 4 in the place of y, 5 4 are 20 and 20 equal to 20. So left hand side equal to right hand side. So here we get the correct answer, y equal to 4. Find the ratio of 30 minutes and 45 minutes. So here first we write the both values in ratio. So here we write the ratio of 30 upon 45. Now here we find the LCM of, the SCF of both numbers. So here we divide 45 by 30, and 30 was a 30, 15, then 30, and here we take 30 as a dividend and 15 remainder as a divisor, then 15 to the 30. So here we get SCF of these both numbers 15. So here we write SCF equal to 15. Now we divide 30 and 45 by 15. Then we get 15 to the 30 and 15 to the 45. In the ratio we write 2:3. So 2:3 is the required ratio. So here we write the required ratio is equal to 2:3.
Hello students, you will solve question number first, exercise number 12.1, page number 251 in your homework. Question number 1. There are 20 girls and 15 boys in a class. So there is two part A and B in this question, so you solve in your homework. Thank you students.